Hi, I'm Kit Wilde. I'm the director of Debriefed Underwear, which is a men's underwear store, retailer.
Thank you for coming in to Gaydio and chatting on the exchange. Really appreciate it, because you guys now, you've been going for a couple of months, and I'm really inspired by the types of models that you use to promote the underwear and kind of the ethos behind your company as well.
We're a body confidence company. If you look at social media, men's underwear especially, you will see abs and pecs, which is great, don't get me wrong, but as someone who suffered from an eating disorder for 8 years, at my worst I was 21 and weighed 4.5 stone.
Wow.
I was ill. My mum was you can either start eating or I will section you under the Mental Health Act and they will force feed you through a tube. So I started eating. So going online and buying underwear, no one looked like me, like at all. T-shirts don't fit me, jeans don't fit me. They'll fit the leg, but they won't fit the waist. The only thing that ever fit is underwear. And then to go online and have my body dysmorphia heightened by seeing perfect people, it's not healthy. So when I started Debriefed Underwear, I wanted to have a space where men of all shapes and sizes and ages can see them online.
And you're the only company that's really kind of doing this, aren't you?
That I'm aware of, yes.
I'm really sorry to hear about your experiences.
It's cool. I'm very open about everything, open about my depression. You know, we all have struggles and issues. If I can help one person talk about their struggles and then get the help that they need, I'm winning.
So what's the feedback that you've had from clients and consumers so far?
Okay, so I decided that it would be a good idea to use a larger gentleman to model underwear because he's a beautiful guy. Jack, lovely guy. And I used him in the lifestyle images. So there are two types of images. You get your product images, which is the images on the website, and then the lifestyle images that you use to promote that range or that line. And so I was using the lifestyle images on the social media. It makes me sound like
the social media. You sound like my grandma.
They're on the interwebs.
That www.
So I was using it on the social media, and people were saying, "No one wants to see a big guy in a thong." Like,
really, people were saying that to you?
What are you doing? Like, that is not going to sell underwear. So as a Piscean, I thought, brilliant. Let's pop him on the website. So he's now on the roller banner on the homepage of the website. And then when I messaged Jacob, who's the trans model, it was very much a case of learn from your mistakes. So now the product images that I have, and the only ones that I have, are with Jacob in the underwear. So it's not like I can just like, oh, they're not selling, let's just crop him out and put someone else in. It's him and I'm stuck with him. And that's the way that I want it, because it needs to be an accurate representation.
And can I ask, you don't have to name and shame particular people, but who was telling you that, you know, putting these models as your kind of forefront, at the front of your business, wasn't going to help you to sell products?
Quote unquote, Facebook friends.
Right, okay. So people within our own community were saying to you, this is not going to work.
What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Because you're trying to sell underwear, and having a larger guy or having a person of colour or having a trans man is not going to sell underwear. Okay, that's your opinion. I appreciate sex sells, but so does confidence. And that's what we're about. We're about body confidence and empowering people to be. Do you know what? Yeah, I've got wobbly bits. And what are you going to do about it?
So do you think there's a real sense of sort of internal homophobia within our community then?
Definitely. Oh, yes. I mean, look at the London Pride protest, let's call it. Everyone has the right to protest. I appreciate that. However, there is a time and a place, and using a Pride event, especially when you consider people like Martha P. Johnson, who, trans woman, led and was the core leader of the Stonewall riots in 1969. The trans community has been an integral part of the LGBT plus rights movement since day dot. And then to use a Pride event to protest our brothers and sisters.
You're absolutely right. Using a sacred space like Pride is absolutely not the right way to get that message across. And that's why, in particular, I invited you in tonight to talk about your brand, because I love the fact that you're talking about positive body image. And why do you think trans people are so important to be used within your branding and your campaigns?
As far as I'm aware, Debriefed Underwear is the first company in the UK, at least, to use a trans man to model male underwear and then to put them on the website as not like here's a gimmick and things like that. I mean, we are Debriefed, not we the royal we, are supporting Mermaids Gender UK, which is a gender charity based in the UK, set up by parents whose children had gender identity issues, and there wasn't any resources or any help for the children, let alone for the parents of those children. So they were set up to really help other parents, and then to go into schools and help medical professionals and say, look, this is what our children need. Here's some resources. Here's some help. So it's not just, for me, it's not just a gimmick of, let's just be the first and get some airtime. We're supporting the Mermaids. Trans Living UK, which is a magazine for the trans community. We are in the next issue, which is out in September, just to really hammer home that it's not just
a gimmick for you guys. Yeah, absolutely. This is part of an integral part of your business, an integral part of what you want to represent for our community. And I really admire it. So thank you so much for doing that and for putting trans people back right in the forefront of people's minds when they're thinking about buying products. It's a brilliant thing to see. The body image as well, it's all positive. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.